Hey guys, it's Cam here. Hope everyone's going well and had a great Thanksgiving for those people in the US. I'm here today in the shed ready to tackle the forks on the CR250 1985. I've got a bushings kit, and I've got bearings, I've got my climber manual that has come in so I can know how much oil to put in. I've got a bunch of other parts on order, but today in this video I'm going to put the forks back together. I've also got a Tusk fork seal driver as well. So in the previous video, or one of the previous videos, I tried to adapt a PVC pipe and it wasn't going to work, so I went and bought the proper tool. She's pretty cold in here. I've got a temperature gauge and it's -5 degrees Celsius, and she's snowing outside. We had a good amount of snow last night, so can't ride, so I'm going to get in here and just chip away at the fork. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, a bunch of parts. So this is for both sets of forks. So I've got the clips, the seals that go around the top cap, the bushings. Those are the main things that I needed. The Teflon had worn out on the other ones, so I'll separate these off and get the forks. Okay, so let's start putting these forks together. So I've put a little bit of oil around these already. This needs to slide inside the fork tube. Make sure the springs, the dampening spring is, or the rebound spring is there. I'll just use the spring to slide it through. Use your finger to guide it. You want to make sure this guy is on this. Just slide that in there. I've already put some oil around it. Okay, now this whole assembly needs to go into the fork leg. Now I've put the new bushing on. Just nice and gently just slide that through. You can see the thread right there. Next thing you want to do is we want to put this bottom end valve thing in. But since I don't have a special tool, I'm going to put the spring in just so I can apply some pressure to that dampening rod. Okay, so apply some pressure, and then that should just, make sure you got the brass washer. That should just go now and screw in. Okay, it's getting tight. Now, since I don't have the special tool and I want to put pressure on, I'm going to basically slide this up, and I'm going to install the top cap with the spacers and stuff, just so I can put pressure on the fork, and then I'll tighten the bottom piece. Washer, spacer, the cap. So I'm not going to put the O-ring on yet. It's just putting in here just to just so I can put pressure on here. Now I'll go and see what how tight that needs to be. So just looking here, it's the fork hollow socket bolt, 82 to 85, 20 to 30 Newton meters. So I'll go 25. Go halfway between the two. This isn't very graceful, but I got a screwdriver between where the axle goes. Put some pressure on. And done. Okay, so that's torqued now. Now we can put the rubber boot in. Gonna put the drain, if we're changing the oil, that nut in. Okay, now I've got to whack the fork bushings in. Okay, so now slide the bushing over, slide the washer over, this clamps over the fork. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drive that down in. So okay, so that's driven in there now. So now that that's in there, what I want to do is put some electrical tape around here, so when I slide the seal over, I don't accidentally nick the top of the seal with the top of the fork. So I'll go and do that now. So you can see that. Put some grease around the fork seal. Around the top, the outside bit. Okay, so that's over there. Now we're going to drive that in. You can hear that noise. That should be at the bottom. And we should see the area where the circlip retainer thing goes. So no, needs a little bit more. Okay, so we've pushed the bushing in, the second bushing. We've hammered it down, then we've put the seal in, and now you can see where the circlip goes. So we can put the circlip in, and then we can put the disc seal on. Just give it a bit of a tap. So the circlip's in there. Good. Okay, so now we've got the dust cap to go on, so I'll put a bit of grease on the inside of that. And a little bit of grease where it goes inside the fork. And I've put the insulation tape, electrical tape back on. Okay, dust cap is on. Okay, so we're here with the second set of forks. I'm going to put the new bushings on first, and basically just repeat the process that I did before. So I've had a bit of a change of plans. I didn't have enough fork oil to cover both forks with the same amount, so I was putting 400 mils of this, and then for both forks, and then I was going to use this to make up the difference to the 534. But when I joined it together, you can see it's sort of gone like a gel when I mixed it. So I've canned it, and I've ordered the right amount of oil to cover both forks of the same, because it was some sort of reaction was happening, so I didn't want to have that in the fork. So I've got all the fork oil out. So I've got all the seals and bushings all done. I've just got to now wait for the oil. So I'm going to clean up and move on to the next thing. Okay, so I moved on to the next task. I've got back to the water pump cover. I found out that there's actually, there's another seal in there that I'm going to knock out, and I've ordered another replacement bearing and water pump seal kit. So it's got the two seals, one for the water side, one for the oil side. So I've just got to punch this out. My kick-starting seal has come, so I'm just going to punch this guy out now, so that when the little kit arrives, I'm good to go. So here's the bearing and there's the seal. So clean that up now and I'll wait. So while I've just got the water pump shaft, I'm just going to give it a little scuff up. There's a little bit of residue from the seal on there, so I'm just going to use a bit of the Scotch stuff. Just give it a very light turn, just to try and take some of that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that job's done. Now I'm just going to wait for the that part to arrive. Oh. Okay guys, so what I haven't done yet is I haven't checked the manifold for cracks and I haven't checked the reeds, so I want to clean the airbox properly. So I'm going to take the airbox out, take the carby out, and then while that's off, go and check those reeds. So I'll get into that now. So that plastic is really hard because it's cold, so I'm just going to heat it up. So now it's got to undo these. Okay, so that's the manifold. We'll have a close look at it in a second. Okay, so these are the reeds. They don't look broken at all. They move, so I think they're all good to go. I'll put those back in there. It looks like they're the metal ones. So potentially I might get some of the bosun, I think, ones. But for now I think these look good, so we'll put that back in there. Just check the manifold. There's no cracks or anything. So yeah, that's good. Okay guys, so yeah, I've put the carby back in, tighten up the manifold. I checked over the airbox and I decided not to pull it out and clean it. It didn't need it. Okay, so while I'm waiting for parts for the bike, I'm going to start working on these plastics. So my plan is to sort of clean them up, remove these stickers, get a new number plate surround, and then I'll probably put an 85 as the number, not 86, because it's actually an 85, the bike. And And then I'll probably try and find some 80s type stickers just like these, the old Fox logo and stuff. But yeah, I want to clean these up first, so I'll start tearing into it. Look at all this. I'll try and heat it up a bit. It was just chipping. I think it's because it's so cold. Yeah, that's starting to work. It's starting to peel better. Looks like it used to be number 31 underneath there. Okay, so now I'm going to use a hotel card and basically heat this up and then scrape the paint off with the card. Is my plan anyway. So yep, I'll keep doing that. You don't need to watch. You can come back when it's done. Okay, this is messy work, but making progress. Okay, so I've finally got the plastics all ready to be washed. Man, that was messy. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh. Messy. But got it done. So yeah, baby. I've got a mess to clean up here, but I think it's worth it, eh? I'm going to put some white surrounds on those number plates, and yeah, just got to clean up this mess. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so that's a wrap. I'm done for the day. It's funny, I just got a sprocket arrived that I ordered. I ordered a 51 tooth sprocket for the bike. What they sent me was a 50 tooth second-hand sprocket that was worn. I was like, what the hell? So sending that one back. I just can't believe why you'd do that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tomorrow I will hopefully get in there with another video when I actually complete the forks when the new fork oil arrives. And my bearing puller should arrive tomorrow as well, so I'll be able to pull out the bearings on the front wheel. So let's go, and hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you later.